Okay, this next video is going to be for the heart blinds and the box blinds. Basically, they're the same files. They just cut a little differently so that you will then have a heart opening or a box opening. When you click on the Photoshop template here, it will then open up our blinds file. And our blind file is showing you two different pictures in the same one. So we're downloading the Photoshop file, and when it downloads, it will then open up when you click on it. So here is our blinds file. Once again, you're working with two smart objects. This time they're going to be interacting together. So when you double click on the smart object, you double click on it and you can go File, Place Embedded. So we're going to go ahead and place a photo for your smart object here. So let's go ahead and click on a photo. Now, when you stretch out your photo, you can use the corners or the middle to then stretch out your photo, and you can stretch it out so that it fills the space. And you want to make sure that it is proportionate. You can look up here at the top where it says width and height. They're both at 72%, 73% right there. So I'm going to place that. I double click and it is placed. I'm going to do a Control S to save it and a Control W to close the file, and it's now there placed where the red file was. Now it has one picture. Now I want the second picture to be placed here. So I'm going to double click on that. I'm going to go File, Place Embedded, and I'm going to place my second picture. So let me see. Place my second picture. I'm going to go ahead and stretch it all out and pull it down. And once again, making sure that it is stretched proportionally. There it is. I'm going to double click. I'm going to do a Control S for save and a Control W for close. And now I have both pictures there. And I am going to export out, File, Export, Export As. And it's going to save as a JPEG. And I'm going to go ahead and click Export. And blinds, it's going to save it there. So that is my blinds file, and I just did that in Photoshop. Now I need to go back to my template, and I can then click on my heart blinds and download the file. Once I download the file, it'll show up here, and here's my heart blinds Adobe Illustrator file. Let me go ahead and open that up. So what I need to do is replace these files. So if you don't see links, you're going to go to Window and Workspace. Let's go Window and Links here. There it is. It's alphabetical, so it'll show the links file. So I want to relink this by clicking Relink. It's the chain right there. And I'm going to relink it to my blinds file. And I can do it for both of them. But if you wanted to, you can go into Photoshop and make another set of photos so that you can have two photos that can then go open and close within the blinds. So once you're done with that, you're going to go File, Save As. That's always the best to do a Save As. Save on your computer. And we're going to go down from Adobe Illustrator to Adobe PDF. And we're going to make the Adobe PDF from this file. And it will then export out, and it's going to say heart blind, and we're going to say yes, because we're going to replace that file, and save PDF, and it will then magically open in Adobe PDF, and this is the file that will go to print. And when it prints, these QR codes and dots will then tell the computer where to cut. And it's going to cut this out with a heart opening in here that the pictures will then slide through so you see one picture from the next. So I hope you guys enjoyed that one. That is both our heart blind and our box blinds for our cards. Thank you guys very much.